Hello, this is a video on how I actually prepare coffee. This is how I set it up. Then I have this little paper which I put here to prepare the coffee. Now one thing is it's empty, as you can see here, so I have to fill it up you sort of have some water coming out, and that is because I actually already heated it up so that it will heat up faster. So I fill in some water, a little bit less than I usually would do, and then I switch. I actually do not use the switch here, but I use the mains switch that I put here because it's just more convenient than switching over there. It already starts now, I leave the old one here because I kind of prepare 3 coffees. I also leave the old remains, like a gram or so coffee in here. So I switch on my machine, I've put it on the right level, so I know it's about the right amount. So I remove this here. I have the old stuff in here, and you get it out if you blow here. It comes out, and then you can throw it. Away. So that's actually very good. So the coffee I have, and I usually do like this so that the remaining coffee falls out. Okay, now the thing is, this here is full of old coffee, so I use the cup once it's heated up, to kind of clean it, and you'll see how dirty the water is that comes out. And now I use that time to prepare my coffee pad, you know. So, and here initially I thought I need to be very careful and not spoil anything over, but now I started, you know, to do that a little bit like this, because that actually saves me quite some time. Then clean that a little bit, and then prepare the poke. I press with, I think, about 10 kilo, and prepare usually relatively carefully the poke. If you press very hard, it will take too long or not even come out. So now my thing is prepared. And the remains I usually put in here. You know, if there's only 1 gram, it doesn't kind of change the quality of the coffee. So this one is heating up, and store this away. Switch off the coffee grinder. Put this here, put this there, and now I hope, now it's still heating up. It takes a little while. I hope it has the right, yeah. What I'll usually do, I'll wait a little bit longer, but maybe there's already enough pressure to, you know, come out with water. You have to be very careful because there is no, you know, this is outside. And now I'm going to clean the whole system here, and you'll see how dirty the coffee is. And what I usually do with the coffee, and you see it goes a little bit down, and what I usually do is I want to heat up the cup. So what I do is I do it here, usually I do it over the sink. You know, I pour water in, and it's really brown, and now it's switched off, so that means I can now prepare the coffee. What I'll do is, what I usually do is I'll just check if the water is now relatively, yeah, it's now reasonably waterish. It's still a little bit brown, and so I put that in the sink, and then I clean it with the pure water. And now the cup is kind of like 40 degrees. And so you place, no, I forget it. The machine is heating up again, you know, so, but only for a short amount of time. Put that in, and now place the cup underneath. I usually drink a double one, and so you have to be careful because the cup is just right. And now because I pressed it with about 10 kilo. It will, and it's relatively fine what I did. So it would take about 8 seconds, 10 seconds, depends a little bit now, the first drop. And once the first drop is out, then I usually switch off the coffee machine now, because otherwise it comes on. And then I press like this, and you notice it's hard. And now it kind of starts releasing, and now the coffee pours in really nicely from both sides, really nicely with a nice cream. So fantastic. This is excellent. This is, you can already see, and you can smell it already. Now it's not, now we are there. Okay, and that was it. Fantastic coffee. And then put in, I always stir it, you could drink it like this, but it's a fantastic coffee. You can't have a better one, even in an Italian bar. So fantastic. So let's see how it is. Let's try. Fantastic. And I usually drink it without sugar. I used to, in the past, drink it with lots of sugar, like 2-3 spoons of sugar, but now that I'm a little bit more cautious with sugar, I removed the sugar completely, and I now enjoy the taste of the coffee. It took me about, I would say, 30 days, maybe longer, to kind of enjoy the coffee without sugar. Okay, that was it. Fantastic, very quick. I'll check, might have been 6 minutes. Okay, enjoy.